Now, let us taco about what's on the menu this morning, as it promises to leave our taste buds tingling. I do love a good pun. What's up?
I can't believe you said that.
And said it so well, might I add.
Even Vanessa can't believe you said that.
That was very good. I like that. I see what you did there. That was clever.
Did you do it well, Vanessa?
You did. It was very just kind of nonchalant too. The way you just
You're over the
in.
taco puns.
Fantastic.
But nevertheless, this is absolutely looks delicious. And I hope my kids aren't watching, because I made tacos the other night. They certainly didn't look like this.
Well, these
look
are
like?
Not that.
Well, you know, then you can try this now. So it's actually quite easy.
Floppy and just sort of, I don't know, not very appetizing.
Yeah, you know, the thing with tacos is it's just about spices, flavors, and even though it's simple, it takes a little bit of time, but it's easy to do, and it's really about just buying really good fresh ingredients instead of, I've noticed here in Ireland there's a lot of, there's a couple brands that they sell of things that are kind of pre-done, pre-made. They're going to be really heavy in salt. They're not going to be super flavorful. They're going to be processed, where whenever you do it this way, it's very fresh, it's tasty, and it's actually quite healthy.
Okay, let's go then.
So the chicken you see here is beautiful. It's juicy. This morning I barbecued it. I had marinated it overnight. So the way that I marinate is best friend you will ever use anytime you make chicken. Marinate it in a plastic bag.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic. So I actually put the marinade in the bottom. It's lime juice, it's canola oil, it's...
What's canola oil?
Oh, sorry, rapeseed oil. Sorry.
Oh.
That's the Americanese.
Rapeseed oil, yeah.
Rapeseed oil. That's cumin, cilantro, coriander. Sorry, I was just in the States. I got back a couple weeks ago, so I'm talking like an American again. Coriander, and
do you have cayenne pepper in there as well?
There's a little bit of cayenne, and I can't even think right now everything I put into it. Paprika, fresh garlic. Anyways, put it all in the bottom of the bag.
Soak it in overnight.
Yeah. So first, the key is to put it in the bottom, kind of make a paste out of it. Then, as you can see, I put the chicken breast there because I wanted to show you. It's kind of loud. I'm sorry to audio, but if you kind of mix it around inside of the bag, as long as you let it sit, then it coats it. Take the air out of it, and then it's going to really just infuse into the meat, and the citrus in it will penetrate it. It makes it more tender, more juicy, more flavorful. Whenever you cook it, the sugar in the citrus becomes caramelized and fantastic.
Oh, delicious.
You get that beautiful black color, which is fantastic, that you don't get unless you have some of that.
So if you don't want to barbecue it, and you just want to
just stick it in a pan. Yeah, and that works as well if you don't have a barbecue. In the oven's not going to quite get as much of that nice flavor because it's not going to sear the heat. So if you're going to do that, I would do like a broil or a grill, as you would call it here, from the top down.
Okay.
Because you want that intense heat on it.
So then you cube the chicken once you're done with the chicken breasts, once they're cooked.
Yep, so you cook that, cube it. The other components of this are going to be a delicious Mexican coleslaw that I make. So that's purple cabbage. I just wanted to show it's shredded. It's a lot of people say shredded, oh my gosh, you need a mandolin, do you need something? It's super simple. You just take a red cabbage, you quarter it, and you just cut really, really thin slices.
Okay.
And you are going to get a beautiful shredded cabbage that's delicious. Kids love this, and only 80 grams of this is actually 1 of your 5 a day, and they don't know that. It's full of nutrients, antioxidants. It's really tasty and flavorful. In there is some sour cream, a little bit of cumin, a little bit of lime juice, some jalapenos with most of the seeds removed. I wasn't sure your heat preference.
Yeah. So you do that with sour cream? Sour cream.
If you want to go super healthy, you can use Greek yogurt.
Yeah.
But sour cream would be a little more authentic to the Mexican style. And so first, whenever you do that, just a chef's note here, make sure you create the paste of all the flavors first and then mix it into the coleslaw, because then you get this beautiful flavor throughout.
And it's more even.
It's more even, yeah.
A little salsa salad there with it as well.
Salsa this is a simple pico de gallo. I figured, you know, you take the ingredients, which is green bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, tomato, red onion, coriander, lime juice, salt and pepper, and that's it. And you chop it all finely. However you want to do it. Sometimes I do it more rough, sometimes I do it smaller. It just depends.
You've nothing else except the lime juice on there as a
lime
sauce.
Juice, salt and pepper, yeah, and it's fantastic. You can throw a bit of olive oil in there if you want. Traditionally, that wouldn't be it, but if you like a little more of a fat coating it. By the way, you guys are welcome to dig in there.
Oh yeah, no, we have them here. I'm going to pass one down to you.
And then I just wanted to show here a super simple guac. So guacamole is something that is one of my absolute favorites. And
should the tacos not be hard?
No, they're soft tacos. They're fantastic. So at home,
Oh,
I actually
would have thought when you do tacos, they're like hard that you crunch into them.
No, they're nice and soft.
We have a taco press at home.
Do
so my
you?
husband makes his own tacos.
Okay, so do I usually. That's
Do you?
fantastic.
And
Yeah.
they are very, very light and crumbly, as Alan
Yes.
said. And I was kind of, they're messy when we serve to friends. Now,
Yeah.
you know, we laugh about it and they taste delicious.
Does he make corn or flour?
Corn.
Corn, yeah, and I love
Yeah.
corn. They're hard. It's hard to find good corn tortillas here. They're starting to become more accessible, though.
Okay,
they are starting to be more places, I've noticed. Flour tortillas are a little bit easier to find them, as they call them, wraps here.
So you can buy these?
Yeah, so you can buy these. So these ones are actually, I made these corn tortillas, but that's something that you can buy here more easily.
Yeah.
And then these are flour tortillas. So typically, if you do have a barbecue, you want to be adventurous, what I would usually do is stick it on the grill and flavor it up and kind of blacken up the taco shell a bit. But if I did that before I came here, they'd be hard by the time they got to you.
Alan, what do you think of that?
Lovely.
Do you? All right,
saw you taking
you
a
said
bite.
earlier you weren't sure about tacos. Do
No.
we maybe? Is that all right?
Absolutely
Why do I
delicious.
think maybe just my friends who serve tacos serve it in a harder shell?
Are you thinking of fajitas? Well, that's just larger
no,
and soft still.
here I've noticed more people do use the crunchy shell,
Okay.
which wouldn't be as traditional to Mexican food. It would be the soft shell.
Right.
So, which I prefer, and I think it's easier to eat.
The flavours, they're so natural and colourful.
So how do you put them together then?
How do you, okay, so you're going to, so this is one of the fun things that we do in the States that I love is we usually do like a taco bar. So like, for instance, you have Taco Tuesday would be super popular at home, and that would be a big thing in my house. And so you make a fish taco, steak taco, just put everything out, and then let people assemble their own, because some people like more guac, some people don't
Okay,
like
can
it.
you assemble one for us there?
Absolutely, I can.
So you just, and it goes into your little...
So I happen to have these fancy little contraptions.
Your
They're not
little- yeah.
necessary.
So cool.
They're from Amazon, though. I mean, they're
No
not.
way.
Yeah, they're not hard to find. And so then you're just going to take a little bit of chicken here.
So if you are interested in making tacos on a regular basis,
Oh yeah, they're
worth investing in
fantastic
one of
to
those.
have. Yeah, they're not expensive. They come in packs of 4. They're from Amazon, and you can just you can actually stick them on the barbecue if you want to keep them warm. So then
lovely.
you can serve it nice and hot. It's fantastic. Just put some chicken. Put a little bit of pico de gallo here.
And that homemade coleslaw is just delicious.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that coleslaw.
So fresh, actually, all of the flavours together.
And then some purple cabbage.
And do whatever you want, just...
You can do, and that's the fun thing about
Yeah.
tacos.
Yeah.
And so some people might be saying, oh my God, I don't have time. I have kids, I have a family, I can't chop all these
Because
things
we have
up.
one here that's done there as well,
Yeah.
and it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, and they're fantastic to look at. But if you don't have the time, just do the chicken. That chicken in itself, the flavor of it, is what makes the dish. So if you
so
have a lot of
tender.
kids, just slice some avocado, some tomatoes.
yeah,
It's fantastic.
And marinating it
And
overnight.
enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank
Delicious.
you. Yes,
Delicious.
fantastic.
Thank
Lovely
you
having
so
you
much.
in. Thanks a million.
Thank you.
Have you got any taco puns for us?
Couldn't beat you.
Taco-tastic.
Couldn't beat you in that one.